Non-binary people don't owe you biblical non-binary people don't owe you biblical accuracy. No, they really honestly don't. I mean, it's sick if they want to, and that they do, but those who don't want to, they don't have to. They can honestly just be themselves. You can be non-binary without having to do a gender performance and like having to perform and be androgynous or, God, again, being a woman light. But non-binary people that just exist, I see you. You're valid. And you don't have to do anything special to be non-binary. You could just be yourself, and that's all that matters. Hey everyone. So sorry for no model, but a little secret. I record my intro and outro separate from the rest of the video because I don't ever know what I'm gonna do. But here's Plushy Me instead to stand in and to say, hi everybody. I hope you're having a very lovely day. Welcome on in. Welcome to a new meme video. I hope you all have been having a very lovely day, and I'm not gonna hold you here for very long. So yeah, memes. Snow White visited work. Hi there. You have curls like me? Are you a princess too? Yes, I am. I don't care if they are paid to give compliments, any kind of compliment of gender euphoria that a person can get. Fucking amazing. I love that. It's absolutely amazing. And yeah, I don't care. I don't care if it's paid or if they're paid to do it. I don't care. Otherwise, getting gender correctly always feels so good. It's amazing. Please hit me again with that drug. Hit me with the me specifically, hit me with the good girl drug. Also, hit all my trans masks with the good boy drug. They definitely deserve it. Whatever it may be. It could be various things. Boy mode. Hey, can you tell me how my boy mode looks? Sure, just show me when you're done. What you mean, this is it? No way! She's in a lot of denial about this. This is for all my girls out there. I'm sorry. Hey, girls, if you've been on HRT for about a year, I'm so sorry, but you can no longer boy mode. You are probably going to have a couple of features on your body that are going to kind of out you. Also, you're probably gonna have, you know, a much softer, rounder face and other things. I say this because, oh my God, my wife has been like, Kat, I'm so sorry to say this to you, but you can no longer boy mode. You cannot physically boy mode anymore. Not because you, like, I'm telling you that you can't. I'm just saying the way that you look, no, you cannot, you will no longer pass as a guy. You are now a girl. Get used to it. I mean, I was just like, wait. You know what? Embrace it though. It's a good thing. Just means you have more ways to style yourself. Transition timelines. What if I go bald? Searching for info on male pattern baldness. How am I not bald? Literally, anytime I brush my hair. Oh my God, I put a post out about this not long ago, and it was literally partially because of this comic, but at the same time, like, oh my God, the amount of hair that came out. Like, I wasn't even using a brush. I wasn't even using a brush. I was just using my hands because I have really curly hair and I have to use the wide comb toothbrush. Anyways, and what's the wider tooth comb brush than my fingers? Anyways, but the amount of hair that came out, how the fuck am I not bald? Anyways, I found out that a lot of cis women also have those same feelings. What it really comes down to is the hair is stronger, it grows faster, and there's more of it. So yeah, have fun. Which is kind of sucks for me because I already have thick hair. Hey, King Kai, I'm back from Namek. Goku, you were supposed to learn the instant transmission spell. But I did. No, Goku, you learned instant transition. Girl? Oh, I'm so sorry. I might have fucked that up a little bit. I thought Goku had asked for the transition spell. I might have accidentally given her the transition spell. Just accidentally. I didn't really. She just asked for it. But I did tell her to play dumb. I hope she lives her best life. What? You don't think the cafe doesn't have little scrolls to help people with their transitioning? Oh my God. I forget so many people don't know. Okay, that's okay. Maybe later. There's a lot there and I'm not ready to unpack that for you all. Anyways, Samantha. It's Samantha. My neighbor asks how my brother is every time I see her. I don't have a brother. She's talking about me pre-transition. This has been going on for years. So I just make up wild stories and she eats it up every time. I can't tell her now. I think she would have a stroke. Yeah, honestly though, kind of based of you. I know. It's like, oh, but I'm hiding who I actually am. I guess, but at the same time, have fun. Tell the wild, weird stories. I think, honestly, I think this is funny. I think this is amazing. I think this is great. Keep it up. Have fun. Maybe if you want to tell her, check to see how she feels about trans people, and then you can go from there. Maybe build up to it, but yeah, you don't need to. You don't have to if you don't want to. Yesterday, I cut my hair. I knew it was going to happen eventually. I miss my short hair. I think I was just stalling because of my physical insecurities. As a teen, the combination of gender perception and hate for my own skin made expressing myself incredibly anxiety-inducing. VB circa 2019-ish? They'll never see me how I do. What if I'm a fraud? I'll look like I'm trying too hard. Engaging in early things felt hypocritical. I couldn't do it without feeling too indulgent or feeling overly conscious over my appearance and behavior. I could only dress myself in the eyes of others. Oh, this changes everything! But I remember the first time I cut my hair short and how much joy that gave me. It felt like I finally had control. I still carry those insecurities with me, but finding friends who support me helped to ease the pain. It's okay, little buddy. Who are you? This summer, I started to feel attached to my long hair after so much time wearing it short. It felt healing to tap into my femininity after struggling with my gender expression and confidence for so long. My gender identity is still something I rarely share explicitly. I think I prefer keeping it like character lore, hidden under a dialogue option. Hawaiian, I have something to tell you. I know what you are. My long hair served me well, and I feel happy looking back at how much I've grown. But it was finally time. Goodbye. I love my hair. I don't think it matters which gender we're going to be talking about or whether or not this is a cis or trans comic or issue. I think the most important thing is to basically just say, do whatever you want. Your gender expression and the way that you present yourself is what you should do. My wife used to cut her hair short all the fucking time and then would grow it out, and every single time, like, just somebody from the outside looking in, I want you to know that, like, whoever your friends are or whoever your partner is, they're going to be a little shocked that you've cut your hair or have, let it grow out. But at the same time, they're just happy to see you be happy with your appearance. So if you think you're a feminine person who would like to have short hair, or a masculine person who would like to have long hair, whatever it may be, do it. Have fun. Because I think, especially with hair, it grows back. It's okay to try new things. Life is too short to not have fun and to experiment with things and to see what you enjoy and see what makes you feel most comfortable in your little human shell. Have fun. Human shell. What the fuck am I talking about? Just be yourself. Have fun. Your life is too short. Just do whatever you want that makes you feel that you are the most you possible. I was walking down the hall at my office. In the distance, I saw the reflection of Natalie, a coworker, behind me. I turned to say hi, but realized no one was there. The reflection I saw was myself. It might have been a blurry reflection in a glass door from far away, and only just for a moment. But for the first time in my transition, I passed, and it was really wonderful. Yeah. It's one of the things of, like, when you finally are able to see the person that you want to be in the mirror, and especially when you've been on HRT for a while and you finally look at the mirror and you just go, yeah, they look great, and like correctly gendering whoever you see in the mirror, and then you take a double take because you realize that's you in the mirror. It's one of the things, like, I've had that moment a few times, and I've almost cried a couple of times, and there have been other times where I've been with my wife and I got a little giddy, like a little pep in my step, and it's just like, love. But just being able to, like, finally see that person kind of starts really showing, like, how much change has happened and how far you've come. So I know probably a lot of people are tired of hearing it, but trust in the process. Trust. You have to believe in it. It's going to do so much for you and you have no idea. Trust in the process and just have fun in the meantime. Experiment with your fashion, experiment with your hobbies, experiment with your everything, and just see what you enjoy.
All right, skin bags, listen up. What does this flag mean? And why all the cute girls have it?
What? Seeing stars?
okay, hey, Revenant. I don't know what else to tell you than because they are. It's just a fact. They just all are. It's just a fact. I'm so sorry. I kind of feel bad because I don't play Catalyst a whole lot, and I really like Catalyst. She has a good kit. However, I've been playing a lot of Mirage recently, and if I don't play Mirage, I'm playing Watson. Girl, she's so fucking mean. But I listen. I don't know. All the girls over there are really cute and have amazing voices, and I'm a simple lesbian. Please be nice. I'm a girl. I did it. Yay! I'm a girl now. Fuck you, Dad. I've got tits and everything. Look at them. They're huge. HRT is fucking magic. And look at my legs. They're so sexy as hell. I fucking love being a girl. Oh my god. Can somebody please get me a replacement? I need another one of these. I have so many people who are asking for them, and I need a new one. They're selling like hotcakes. Okay, I need you all to just chill for a little bit. And before I have the question, yes, this works for my trans mask friends. If you are needing, it's literally just a gender swap spell. Oh god, the ink for it is so hard to get sometimes. Girls' night. Girls' night, but without Isaac because he's a boy. Girls' night, including Isaac, even though he's a boy. Hey, listen. I have done this. Okay, I have had girls' night, but with like one guy there, and we call it the gays. It's gays' night. It's gays' night. We have termed it to be gays' night because, I'm saying that because like the majority of the group is bisexual. And then you have me who's a lesbian, and then the guy who is gay. But that doesn't really honestly matter because it's just one of the things of like, or it's like, you can still be inclusive of others without really having to like invalidate their gender identity. And honestly, like if somebody in your friend group is trans, like just still include them in things and just have fun. That person honestly doesn't want to be alienated or pushed out or feel like that they have to continue performing a role that they don't want to perform anymore. Just invite them to things and have fun. We need community just as much as anybody else does, and forcing us to go find a new community can be difficult, and it's really fucking scary. So good on you though for continuing to include him into your girls' night, and just being like, girls' night, including Isaac, because he's cool. Yeah, no, we still do that. My doctor explaining to me that tea could cause acne and blood clots. Tea preventing me from being a weak-ass little girl. You don't see. I really hate doctors who try to be like, well, but you're gonna have all these side effects. You'll be infertile. You'll be this. You'll be another bad thing. And then it's just like, okay, but hear me out for a second. What if all that happened? Well, it was a boy. Oh my god. I'd be okay. I mean, it would suck, but I'd be okay with it. Yeah, whatever. It's just like, yeah, okay, I'm going to potentially, not guaranteed, it is a possible side effect, not something. That's the other thing too, is I hate when doctors say, oh, but you're gonna have to worry about this. And I'm like, fam, I already have to worry about a lot of other things. I have asthma, of all things. I had high calcium levels. I had high, like, my parathyroid was overreacted. I have so many other things I need to worry about. If I could do that all while I was a girl, I'd be a little bit happier. So, yeah. Hey, depression. Why do you always wear that mask? Gender dysphoria. Let's keep this on. I didn't think that I had gender dysphoria for the longest time until I started transitioning. When I started transitioning and when I actually started to be on E and I started to do more feminine things and present more femininely, that's when I realized a lot of my depression and a lot of the ways that I felt about my body were connected. My gender dysphoria was, and still is, my depression. And it's caused, like, it's good to know that because I now know how to work on it, but it's also made a lot of things make sense. And I know it's easier to just hide it, but at some point in time, it's going to rear its ugly head again. And being able to, like, at some point in time, and you don't have to do this now, it's just whenever you're ready to do so, you'll have to face that beast and you'll have to figure out how to take care of it. It's okay if it's very much like intertwined between the two of them, but knowing is half the battle. And knowing how to take care of it, helps out a ton. Disassociating while my grandma rants about transgender mice. Are we still on this shit? God, why? Well, this is why. Oh my god, I have so many opinions, and I just no politics, cat, no politics, please, no politics. Gender affirming surgery linked to better mental health. Study finds association between gender affirming surgeries and mental health outcomes. Transgender adults mental health improves with desired surgery. Gender affirming surgery linked to better mental health in transgender people. Study finds long-term mental health benefits of gender affirming surgery for trans individuals. Gender affirming care leads to better mental health among trans people. Study. Can I blast that in the back? Like, can I make that louder for the back? Because I really think the back needs to hear that. Just a little bit. Because like, I think you're hot. Does that make me gay? Liking trans people who are the opposite gender of you does not make you gay. If it's the same gender, then yeah, you're gay. Well, or bi. But yes, it's gay to like somebody of the same gender of you, not cis people. Are the cis okay? Are they? I feel like the answer's no. Not even the cis. Are the straights okay? Like, oh my god. Are the cis het okay? I feel like the answer's no. Chilling to a movie. The random transphobic joke. God, yeah, I don't know. That's why it's always a mixed bag whenever I go back to watch old movies, because OG Scott Pilgrim had some transphobia in it, and it was not a good time. But amongst other things, the new show is good. The old movie, you don't need to watch that. You don't need to watch that. But it's just like, it's so out of nowhere, and you're like, oh, what the, why? Yeah, it always just feels like a gut punch. It's just like you were like, oh, this movie is really good. Transphobic joke. Why? Why? Like that was that. Hey, trying to get that pounded. I'm trans. My bad. Trying to get that pounded. Well, you know what? Respect. At least being respectful. Yeah. Dating seems so weird. I don't know how much longer I can take it. I hate this body. I hate it so much. I hate having a big chest. I hate wearing binders. It's not like they even do much. I still get misgendered all the time, even when I have one on. I just don't know what to do. I still don't have enough top surgery, and I don't want to wait, but Yield morale +1. I know sometimes the dysphoria, the depression, whatever it is that you are struggling with can be a lot. And there are a lot of things that just weigh down on us as we go through every day. But finding joy and happiness, even in the smallest of things, whether it be seeing the sunrise, watching the sunset, going for a little walk, being outside, touching grass or touching pavement, or just seeing other people, playing a video game with others, whatever it may be, just enjoying the little things and seeing that there is more out there that we can enjoy and experience once we get past all of our hurdles helps. It's always good to have friends. It's always good to have people around you. Doesn't matter if they're IRL or if they're internet friends. Having community is super important, and having people that you can fall to is extremely important. I know recently I have been finding more of my joy in learning to draw. And after doing some tracing of a few people, I've gotten a lot better, and I can see the difference in my art, and it's brought me joy. It's made it a lot easier for me to feel better about myself. And also just doing some exercises. I've been doing more squats, I've been doing more hip thrusts, I've been doing more stretching, and it's helped a ton. There are many things that we can do to help increase that morale, and sometimes just enjoying something so small as a nice cup of coffee or a cup of tea or a cup of hot chocolate or a really good sandwich, whatever it may be, enjoy it and try to see the positive in it. It's always good to try to find the silver linings whenever you can. How to bake with Bloweye in 4 simple steps. Step 1, don't let measurements hold you back. Step 2, whisking is just ballet with eggs. Step 3, there's no wrong ingredients. only wrong mindsets. And step 4, serve with pride no matter what. Oh my God. They're so right. They're so right. I mean, listen. There is no one way to. Oh my God. Wait, IKEA UK? Oh, God damn it. They fucking know their. They know their audience too well. How dare? How. No, at the same time, in all honesty, there's no one way to present your gender. There's no one way to do any kind of expression of oneself, whether it be your gender identity, your sexuality, or your gender presentation. There's no one right way to do it. And honestly, the best thing that you can do is just have a little pride in it and just be yourself. Be happy, have fun, enjoy the things, and, let our little Shorky friend help you out. And I bet they can make some really good cakes. Tree, HRT. I want to cry, but I just can't. Why? I just want to cry now. Oh no, I died at Celeste. I don't even know why I'm crying. I'm not even sad. I spilled the milk. I mean, it's one of the things of once you're in touch with your emotions and everything, because before we were just a husk of who we were and there was nothing that we could actually feel, and just being able to finally be ourselves and present the way that we wanted to present allows for us to finally just be who we are. And being able to be that way allows for us to then show our emotions and express our emotions way more, whether that be crying or being mad or angry or upset, happy and joyous and elated, whatever that may be. Finally being able to feel that we can finally be ourselves and that we don't have that burden of being performative of who others want us to be. It feels good. And we finally are able to let emotions out that we've been storing up for God knows how long. Ugh. But no, it's also good to cry every once in a while. Gooby, right-winged goob. If Hollywood could stop hiring non-LGBTQIA actors like Lucas Gage to play LGBTQIA plus characters, that would be great. He has played 4 so far. 1 was enough. Lucas Gage, you don't know my alphabet. Gooby, then please enlighten the whole world. Lucas Gage, no.
No, I don't think I will.
I hate when people try to fucking out celebrities. I fucking hate it. When you are specifically trying to out somebody, get out of here. Nobody has to tell. It's one of the things that's just I don't think people need to out themselves or to say what part of the members, part of the community that they're a part of. This again falls into make sure that your space is safe enough for allies, because not everyone has to be out and not everyone wants to be out for various reasons. Some of it for safety. Some of it is also just private. I know that there are creators and actors and others who are queer, whether it be trans, bi, gay, but they don't want to say it. And they don't have to. They don't have that shouldn't have to be the thing that defines who they are, because sometimes that pigeonholes the person into certain roles and it ends up just being frustrating, especially for the person who is trying to break out of various roles. Do I want queer people playing queer people? Yeah, I do. I really honestly do. But I don't think they have to out themselves. They don't need to do that, period. That's just my personal opinion. That might be a hot take. I don't know. It just frustrates me when I fucking hate. I fucking hate it whenever people do the whole, oh, so-and-so's a lesbian, oh, so-and-so's trans, oh, so-and-so's gay. I don't care. I mean, that's good to know, but I don't care. Good for them. Good for them. But, just let people live their fucking lives. You don't have to know all the time. What they're... Before I came out, everything was muted, static, enveloping me. I felt like I had built a tower around myself, brick by brick. Anger is acceptance. People think you're a freak. Boys don't act like that. Be normal. Be gray. Grow up. Fit in. Do not express yourself. Stop being oversensitive. Man up. Till one day, I stopped building walls and started thinking, am I trans? These feelings, I've had them for years now. Should I accept them? All boys want to be girls. I just hate myself. I can't be. It has to be, right? I think I am. Wait, I have to be a girl. And asking myself the hard questions. And as a result, one brick was moved and fell. And that is all it took for the tower to collapse and for me to finally be me. What's up? I think a lot of us have that fear. And honestly, it really is like we're tearing down walls. Whenever you are transitioning, a lot of your current reality gets shattered. And you have to do a lot of deconstructing of the things that you had been taught, especially if you came from like a very conservative area, because you're taught there are only two genders. Men have to marry women, and that men are men, they have to be the providers, and women are the caretakers. And that's not the case. That's never been the case. People are able to express themselves however they want to express themselves, and they're able to be who they want to be simply just by being them. And when you're going from one side to the other, it feels like it's never going to happen or impossible because you have this huge barrier ahead of you. And I think something like COVID really helped out for a lot of us because we had that time to ask ourselves those hard questions and to think about things. I myself was in a extremely comfortable position for my life. I had a well-paying job. I was easily helping pay for our rent. I was helping pay for our cats. I was paying large amounts of my student debt. My car was completely paid off. I had done that in like a year, and I couldn't figure out why I still felt hollow on the inside. And then it hit me. The thing that I had feared the most and the thing that I had pushed down so deep into my life finally showed itself. And here I am, finally being who I want to be and being myself. It can be hard. It can be a lot of hard questions, but it's worth it. It's always worth trying. And again, if you end up finding yourself questioning yourself again about stuff, that's okay. It's okay to be questioning things. It's always good to check in with yourself and to see how you're doing. Just know that that is healthy. Make sure that you're okay, and make sure that you're comfortable and that you're having fun. I went to meet an online friend for the first time today. I've never met someone from the internet before, so I was really nervous. This is me. I'll probably be wearing this outfit. Can't wait to see you. I had really wanted to make an effort for her, but Grandma, it all looked wrong on someone like me. So, in the end, I showed up in the same thing I always wear. Felt stupid. I put on this beret for some reason. I was so sure I'd just be disappointing. Aaron? Aaron! Oh my gosh, hi! Wow, hey, how are you? But I don't think she noticed. Actually, do you recognize me? Yeah, I hope I didn't sneak up on you. No. Is that a beret? Yeah. I love it so much. I don't think she cared at all. I suddenly forgot what I had been so worried about. You look so cool. All I could think was, she's so pretty. I think one of the hardest things, and I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, but Kat, you're married. But I kind of feel this even when it comes to trying to make new friends, because not only do I want to make a very good first impression, but at the same time, like, I'm not honestly sure if I look feminine enough, especially when I'm trying to find like more girlfriends to hang out and vibe with, or be able to go out on nice little coffee dates or whatever it may be. It's difficult because I want to find people who would appreciate me for who I am and will be there for me. And it's hard because I get into my head about every last little thing about me, whether it be how terrible I am at texting, how terrible I am at responding, and how I sound and look, and just everything doesn't feel right. But then you meet somebody who only cares about you for your personality and the person that you are, and it changes everything. Even before coming out, I was so scared to share much about who I was, or to share about the fact that I wanted to wear women's clothing and that I wanted to try more feminine things, but never felt comfortable enough to be able to express that. And I don't know what it was about T, but just the way that they looked at me and the way that they treated me and the way that they saw me finally made me feel comfortable enough to say something. And the conversation that we had after that finally cracked my egg, and I could be myself. though, I think just finding somebody who appreciates you for just who you are, and they're not bothered by your appearances solely or anything else, is honestly heartwarming. It can be scary. It can be hard, especially if you have so much negative experiences that you just don't want to give it a try. But it's okay to put yourself out there every once in a while and just try. Again, you'll never know if something was right for you or not if you haven't tried. And there is something to be said about certain things of like, well, I already know. That's okay. If you already know, then you know. But if you're curious and you're not really honestly sure, trying is the best way. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and it's okay. It's going to be okay. All right, that's the end. Yeah, another ending without me being present because I just don't feel like using my model right now. And it's been, oh god, the past couple of weeks have been so fucking rough. But I want to really say thank you all for all the support that you give, all of the positive comments. I honestly, it's meant a lot. So thank you to my patrons, thank you to my YouTube members, thank you to all of my Twitch subscribers. Y'all have been absolutely amazing and fantastic. And yeah, I hope that I can continue making content, and I'll see you all for the next video, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye. Eat the face of this other group of people, and then they'll be satisfied. And it's like, no, sweetie, no, they're gonna eat your face too. And not in a way that you would appreciate. Like, listen, girl, I like my vor, but like, only when I consent to it. So. Ow! Well, I'm not wrong, am I? Huh? Listen, I like a little nibble every once in a while. Like, that's why every time I go into AE's channel, I'm like, bark, bark, bite, bite. I just arrived and we're talking about vor. What's going on? Don't worry about it. It's none of y'all's business. It's fine.